What up, group? Welcome to Alliance War Season 42, War number 1, where we have new attackers, new global, and just a new outset in war. Now, I'm still in DSVG. It's my 3rd season here, and I've had so much fun choosing my attackers in my pod, still in path 4, 5, 6, and yeah, it's going to be quite a season. I'm looking forward to it. But they banned Ghost, Nimrod, and Mega Sentinel, all good attackers for this global, although Ghost, I don't think she needs to be banned. And I'm bringing in Infamous Ironman. That's right, Idoom. Bringing in Titania, my new rank 5, and rank 4, Nick Fury. So I'm going to touch path 4 for the first time in 2 seasons. And then we're going to path 5 in the second section, hitting some shared fights and 1 mini ball. So it's quite a packed war. And before the war even started, I was just like, all right, I need to take enough fights this season to get to 100. Not this season, but 100 streak. I'm at like 70 streak right now. I'm trying to get up to 100 if I can. So first fight is against a Titania, which pisses me off that I have to take a Titania in my first fight of the season. I have to kill a Titania, but at least it's not my Titania dying, so it's all good. So I'm going to just knock down, take away the heal block, push her back, and now I'm going to activate her haymaker, or at least let her activate haymaker and just dash back. Don't get hit by it. Awesome, not this time. Sucka. For leg attacks, awesome. I'm going to do a knockdown heavy here just to take off the debuffs. Now this node is, I don't know how I blocked that, but it's not a big deal. I'm going to take away those debuffs by throwing a special one right here and get some nice furies. I think it's just 1 fury by any time that you purify a debuff. But basically this node has a lot of furies on this node. But it's the dumbest node for Titania, because the fact that when you get a debuff on you, the defender gets a fury buff, but Titania doesn't get buffs. So the only reason why this would be good for her is that the fact that you get debuffs on you, and anytime you get a debuff on you from being close, she gets a fury buff. But that fury is barely potent compared to the fury that you would get from having a debuff on you. So waste of a place for Titania. But I finished at 100% health. Felt pretty good because I got to shrug off the heal block at the beginning. Anytime you shrug off any debuffs on path 4, at least first section, you get a fury. So that's kind of my goal in the next fight. I got to tag my buddy Smith because he has to take down a Nick Fury in the center. So I had to clear him, hence why I'm moving earlier than normal. I think at like 4-ish, 3:30-ish my time. Gonna take this Void. Taking this fight before a few seasons ago with Nick Fury. It's a parry heavy fight. You can do a few combos if you want. Like right here, I'm just gonna do parry heavy just to turn off any debuff that goes on me. But Void's good for this path. It's probably the only good fight for Void. Although Void is anywhere that does debuffs, to be honest. That go on like Hazard Shift. He's like often placed in Hazard Shift. So yeah, I let that hit me, whatever that debuff goes on me, and this is my last Nick Fury fight, so I can lose my real Nick Fury and go to decoy all I want. I'll lose my decoy. But it's not gonna happen. Legit, he's just gonna go down like right here. He's gonna throw a special, and just in the middle of the special, he just falls over less than a minute. So super easy fight. Next is my first Titania fight of the season. I'm excited against a LongShot. My goal here is a bait special 1, and then throw my special 3. I can't rely on my debuffs because when you knock down the opponent on this node, they go debuff immune, which is kind of why I want to bring K Bishop to war, because although they're going to go debuff immune, her debuffs are passive. I'm not going to shrug off passive debuffs, and her stun is passive from her evade. They're not going to shrug that off. So I'm super excited. Just doing light attacks, activating my haymaker, pushing back. Perfect on bait special 1 now. Throw a heavy attacks because I can, because I got 13 furies in me. It's good enough. He's debuffing me and whatever. Going to do a few hits here. 9,000. It's a pretty nice medium attack. But he's not throwing a special 1. I'm like, all right, throw it. All right, good. I'm going to evade it because he's stacking his prowess, and I don't feel like taking that in the block at all. No, thank you. Going to knock down those prowess again. Good. Prowess going away. This would be a really good node. Running activate haymaker. This would be a really good node for anyone who is a defender tactic. But he's not defender tactic, so I don't know what the goal was here, to be honest. 1 heavy attack, and I throw special 3. I don't have many furies on me, but I have a lot of boost on. I have a pretty good boost set for this fight all the way up to Sauron. But yeah, just honestly, I'm going to push special 1 again. I thought I would push him in special 2, but I don't care. And I'm so glad that I dexed that, because it's scary when you miss that dex. And I I would have bled to death. I just blocked it here. I'm like, whatever. I'm going to turn off his... I think I'm going to knock him down right here. It's going to do or maybe I bait one more special and knock him down. Now right here, I run in here. I activate my haymaker. Throw a heavy attack. Throw a special 3 and he's dead. Or 2 heavy attacks. Oh, good. That second heavy did a good amount of damage. But yeah, I finished at 97% health. I think this war, Titania just finishes at 100% health almost in every single fight. It's just these fights I do with her, I've done before. Super easy. Claire Smith, he's moving in path 5. I tag him just because I can. Whatever. He's been poked. And I have that Sauron next. So this Sauron at low 25. He is a defender tactic. So it's the first defender tactic I'm going to fight this season. Basically, anytime that the defender gets a prowess buff, they gain 20% bar power over a certain amount of time. But if you have an attacker tactic, like Idoom, anytime that you attack them with an armor up buff, you power drain them and you take away 100 prowess buffs at once. So he's never going to gain 100 prowess buffs. This is a rank 1 7-star. So the first 7-star I've fought this season. My goal is just parry heavy, to be honest. Because with the attacker tactic, anytime you do a heavy attack, you get a... sorry, I can't think. Anytime you knock him down with a heavy attack, you get a armor buff. But this node is also power snack, so I have to be very careful not to activate power snack right here because he will just gain a bar of power. I think I just block because I can. It's not unblockable, luckily. It's super easy, this fight. Right here, I activate again. And I got some power drain, but you'll see in a second. I meant to dash out of this, but it didn't work. Whatever. Knock him out again. The only reason I keep activating my heavy attack or knocking him down is because I wanted to get more armor ups. But yeah, I'm just taking block hits here. And I missed like a parry right here, I think. 12,000 in the face. If he would have crit and all its hits, I would have been done. Done for. Right here, heavy attack. Cancel the heavy into a special 2 and he's dead. So lost half of my health. My rank 4 Idoom. That was fun. But yeah, I just want to turn off his prowess. Watch out for power snack. That's all. And then I'm going to move for the next 4 fights. So 4 down, 4 more to go. I'm healing up with those 2 9k boost, 2 9k potions. I can't talk. It's been a long day. And then a 3k potion just to top off because this Domino is a POS. She's only a rank 4, so this is against NAON. And they were 3rd place last season because they had very easy matchups. But this is the test of time to see if they deserve top 3 this season. They're fighting against DSVG, and we're a top 10 alliance. Have we had top 10 the last few seasons? No, but this season's easy top 10, and this war is going to prove it. So this is Domino. I wanted to bring in Vivian, I think it's Viv, what they call her, who's a new from the featured. I pulled her and awakened her from the featured, as you saw in my previous videos. But she's rank 1, and I don't think she would have been as good for Domino. But then again, neither is Idoom. She's probably better for Domino because she's bleed immune. And if I take a special 3, then I won't die. But I actually started with a PS1 here. I get an intercept off. Awesome. And I get my cancel heavy into a special 2. So nice big damage there. It would do more damage if the opponent had more health. But I don't trust Domino, to be honest, because I may not power drain. An issue that people have when they fight with Idoom against Domino is she doesn't get power drain from the special 2. And I'm not power draining at all with the attacker tactic because she's canceling it out, which is pissing me off. But I'm actually not losing as much health, to be honest. I get a nice intercept off there. Gonna do a parry heavy here, I think, to do another cancel heavy. And I'm actually, I don't know why I'm trusting that 2 special, I shouldn't have ran suicides, but 2 special 2s again, she's dead. I don't know why I'm trusting that passive stun, to be honest, because that's messy. If I end up not getting the stun, I did some duels and the stun didn't work. Whew. Right, so this is Titania versus Absorbing Man. And this fight is easy. I've done this so many times last season with a rank 4 Titania. Now I have a rank 5 Titania. I'm looking at her health, 90,000 health. I can take so many combos and be fine. I can take a special 3 to the face and be fine. But I'm going to block Sept right here. So block, I'm unstoppable. So I get my block intercept right there, which I like to coin it block Sept. Awesome. And she's just going to rinse this fight. My goal is to alternate his specials. So knock him down like that. I'm going to counter his special 1 and then special 2 with heavy attacks. Kind of my goal. I'm going to bait his heavy attack here. I don't want to bait special 1 or else he's going to start regenning. But if it does regen, it's not a big deal. I'm going to try and get my intercept off right here. I'm going to dash back. I'm going to hold block. Block steps right here. Beta special 2. Awesome. Got my intercept. He throws it. I think I was too far back, but I throw a heavy attack anyways. And Titania has reach on her heavy. My gosh. So I could have thrown special 3 there, but I think the timer for the protection just wasn't long enough right there. So I'm going to knock right here. Knock him down. Awesome. Turn off his regen. I think I'm going to get intercept off right here, which is going to be a beautiful intercept without using my my block step. Awesome. I have the ebb and flow intercept fury on me. I'm throwing a special 3 with some nice amount of furies. And look at that. 20% of his health gone. Watch this. Heavy attack. Combo right here. And he's dead. So, yeah, that light attack right there just did like 10,000 damage. And he's dead. So, super easy fight. Really fun. Now on to this rank 4 apoc. The third and final infamous Ironman fight. I probably should have healed up. But, honestly, this fight, super easy. Although he has prowess, and I just turned off all his prowess because I have an armor that turns off prowess. He's not a defender tactic. So my goal is to put him in his corner because getting intercept off is going to be really easy with him in his corner. And knock him down if I want to, which I do right here. I power drain him right here. You see there, he gets super power drained, unlike Domino barely got power drained. Push him back, and watch this. I threw that first special 2 without getting intercept off, and right here got my intercept off. Awesome. Gonna run in here. I'm gonna get a nice dash in and just knock him down with a nice heavy attack right here. Get a nice armor up on me. I can power drain him. Ebb and flow goes away. And now intercept. Oh, beautiful. I'm gonna do another dash in and big special 2 with the ebb and flow intercept on. Watch this. Nice big damage right here. Boom, boom. But he doesn't have much health, so it doesn't do as much crit burn damage. It's all good. But he's going down, knocking out here with the passive stun. I just got the passive stun right before the ebb and flow went away. I think I get another intercept off right here. Put him in his corner. It's so easy to intercept him because he just dashes right in. So easy. Right here, I dash in. And the last final special from him. Boom. Some good crit fill damage. 18,000 that first crit power burn damage. My apologies. And yeah, because he had more health. The more power the opponent has, when you throw a special 2, the more is going to get power burn damage, which is nice if they have 3 bars of power. But I just feel sketch sometimes with that. All right, on to this America Chavez, the 8th and final fight of this war. Titania versus Chavez. We first thought about using, I think, not Quicksilver, but we thought about using someone here and just realized that my Titania is going to wreck this fight. This is only a rank 4 6-star, not a rank 7. You think they placed rank 7, but I think because it's Awakened, they just wanted to do this. I put an invuln boost on, but to be honest, I'm just doing that to be safe because this is a mini boss, and I don't feel like dying in my last fight of this war. It's the first invuln I've used, and by the way, I ran a power shot 1 in the last 3 fights, and it lasted 3 fights in a row, so that's super awesome. It lasted for the Domino fight. Oh, that was sketch as hell. And right here, I get thrown off because I ran in where I shouldn't have earlier there. So she gets one of her dimensions. She gets second dimension, I think, soon. So I think right somewhere she gets the second dimension, but she's getting power back. I'm just trying not to bait special 2 if she throws it, whatever. But the special 2 is unblockable, and I just don't want to bait unblockable special 2. But lucky for Titania is she is debuff immune, which means that buff immune. So it's buff immune, so that I can just dex all I want and bait special and all I want. Right here, this is where it gets really sketch. So I thought her special 2 was unblockable, and I have an invuln on, so I'm like, crap, block. I should have thrown my haymaker right there. But her beam is not unblockable in this specials. And I thought it would be. Because whose special is unblockable? Arcus's full special 2 is unblockable. Oh, right here I get pissed off. She throws a special in the middle of my haymaker. But it's not a big deal because 1, I have invuln. 2, I have my haymaker on, so I'm indestructible anyway. So the invuln's wasted. But she activates 3 of her I think 1 of each of her things, but I throw a special 2 here, some big damage with 41 of my Furies. Because she has one of her reflect on, whatever you want to call it on, I reflected some of my damage back, but honestly, it's a super easy fight. I can do that in my sleep. In the future, I'll just base special 3s more, but I'll just be careful after special 3, or I'll just wait for my haymaker so that I can use it after special 3, so I can at least be indestructible when I'm hitting her. But super easy war. I felt so good. The whole alliance just kicked butt. I ended up winning this war against NAON. And that's probably their first loss in a while, to be honest. And they probably pissed they had to fight against a Master Alliance for the first time after changing their name. Nothing's impossible. What, because you guys got third place? Heck no, man. Anyways, 8 fights this war with just a few potions. I don't think I used any on Titania, which feels pretty good that I'm just good with my rank 5. So 3 fights with Titania, 3 fights with Idoom, my new attacker of the season, 2 fights with Fury. We died 4 times to their 13. They died 0 times at first, and in the first half of the war, and we're like, crap, they might win against us. And they just started dropping deaths to all their fights. So my deathless streak is now up to 72 from last season to this season of not dying. Hopefully get that to 100. That's my main goal. I finally got to touch path 4 against Titania, which is my first fight of the season, which was weird, but it happens. And then, yeah, honestly, I would just skip to this part of the video. This is the most exciting part. But I'm just hogging these fights. And I'm like, I realize that, but it's because my attackers can do more than one fight and can just destroy these fights. I'm confident with it. I've done these fights and hogged these shared fights and these mini bosses just 3 seasons in a row. No one's told me that I'm hogging it, so it feels good that it's just working out in my favor. But anyways, at Chavez, I hope to touch all mini bosses this season. We'll see if I get to touch Hazard Shift and Node 50. Node 48. That's why I didn't touch last season's 48. So that's my goal this season. And my goal is just to go deathless the whole season. But I always say that, and then it just bites me in the butt. But thank you for coming to this war video. Let me know if you enjoyed the new attackers. I plan to bring some fun ones this season, but that actually work. But yeah, it's Coop. Sign off. Happy gaming.